Vegan Cyclist here, quick tip, how to make a power smoothie taste really good. We've got flowering kale, we've got regular kale, we've got beets, we have chard, we've got all sorts of great leafy greens. That's gonna taste horrible. It's gonna be great for you for sure, but this is usually what I will do in the morning is blast a lot of leafy greens because I don't like eating salads. It doesn't really taste that great, but I want to get that into my body. Usually we source all of our food and produce from local places. So there's a place called the Gnarly Carrot right down the street from us, and they've got the awesome beets and kale and chard all locally sourced. They're small little beets, but that's like a real beet. A beet that you get in the grocery store sometimes doesn't. They're huge, and I mean that's good. Chard. Look at this beautiful flowering kale. Beautiful. Okay, so let's just dump some of this stuff in. Boom, there's our flour. Let's throw, and then with these beets, you can actually do the entire, you can do like the entire thing. So there's two, let's go 3 beets. Say, bro, you're getting crazy. A little bit of chard, some spinach. Boom. Let's go a little more spinach. Look how much green is in here. Full of green. I would never eat a salad with this much green, ever. But so 2 different tricks to make this taste good is 1, put some really exotic fruit in it, something that's really overpowering, because that's the idea, is that the leafy greens don't have huge flavor. They're kind of bitter and don't taste that great. So if you put in something like kiwis, right, they'll really kind of overpower everything. I've got some crazy fruit from Miami Fruit on Instagram at Miami Fruit. He sent me a passion fruit and some crazy banana thing, right? Weird. So this passion fruit is, dude, packs a punch. We'll throw that in there. We've got this crazy banana. And usually I'll throw in a banana or 2 just to give it texture. The banana is like really, kind of makes it soft and creamy. And this big old banana that I got from Miami Fruit. Look at that big old honker. Thanks, Miami Fruit. I'm not a banana fan, but the bananas that Miami Fruit sent me, holy smokes.
Let me try.
It's a good banana. Wow, dude. Passion fruit. Crazy big banana. Kale, chard, spinach, flowering kale. Even with the overpowering fruit, this is still gonna taste bleh. So, here's our secret weapon. Some naked juice. It has tons of sugar in this thing. Sean Remy from Carb Doping drinks these things like this. He just has a bike rack and he drinks a whole thing at once. But dude, this juice, and you don't have, it doesn't have to be this. It can be any way overpowering juice. Tart cherry juice is something that I've used. Tart cherry juice is so tart and so overpowering that it just drowns out the flavor of the leaves. Dude. Now I get these super on sale. I look for them on sale for like $2 for a big thing like this. You don't have to use all of it. Like I'm doing a really big smoothie to do my family, my wife, my son, and myself. You probably don't necessarily need to use half a jug to do it. Here's the other thing. Chia seeds, bro. Dump some chia seeds in there. Chia seeds give you massive energy, and the tale is that the Indians, North American Indians, would take chia seeds and pack them into their like cheek because they kind of sort of get this like gelatin. It's really weird. Chia seeds can actually be an egg substitute, and then they would just go on hunts and have these chia seeds in their cheeks and have all this energy. So let's blend this sucker up. Boom, look at this sucker. So much, you saw all the green stuff we put in there. And I'm telling you, dude, it pretty much just tastes like this naked juice. So if you were just gonna infuse this naked juice with tons of locally sourced, amazing produce and leafy greens, this tastes amazing. It doesn't taste any less because of all the greens I put in there. So if I was just gonna do kale and spinach and broccoli and carrots and blend it all up, vomit. Go out, find yourself an overpowering juice, cherry tart juice, naked juice, orange juice, something that's just so overpowering that it drowns out that horrible taste of raw kale. I mean, being plant-based requires eating plants, right? So let's smash those plants. I also want to say a huge thank you to Miami Fruit. They sent me this box of all sorts of crazy exotic fruit. Look at these little tiny bananas. Dope. Big honker bananas. The passion fruit, which is my wife's favorite. It's really crazy. He sent me some dried crazy fruit. He sent me these like weird black things. It's like black inside. I can't remember what they're called, but it's almost like chocolate pudding. You put a little like soy whipped cream in there, and dude, you're off to the races. If you want exotic fruit, bam, Miami Fruit, at Miami Fruit on Instagram. Check them out. And as always, guys, Vegan Cyclist, yeah.